Okay, you write this theorem. First, write the definition of range of a linear transformation. It is very important. Write the definition. Range of a linear transformation. So, let u of f and v of f be any two vector spaces. Be any two vector spaces. And so to define range of a linear transformation, we take two vector spaces u and v. Both are defined on same field. F is a field element. And T from u to v be a linear transformation. Be a linear transformation. Range of T is denoted by R of T, and is defined as R of T equal to so R of T, the elements in this set are T of alpha, where alpha belongs to u. So in this way R of T is defined. If alpha belongs to u, what is u? U is a domain of the linear transformation. V is codomain. Understand? So if you take an element in u, domain, then T alpha belongs to R of T. Actually R of T, the elements of R of T, listen to me. The elements of R of T are the elements of V. They are the elements of V. So this is u, this is V. T is a mapping. T is a function from u to V element. So if you take alpha in u, then T of alpha belongs to V. Actually T of alpha is in V. Okay? And the elements of R of T are the elements of V. That means R of T is a subset of V element. R of T is a subset of V, because the elements of R of T are the elements of V element. V is a codomain. So you write a small note. R of T is a subset of V, because the elements of R of T are the elements of V element. Okay? You write this definition. It's very important. So if you completed writing this theorem, definition, write a small theorem. R of T is a subspace of V. This is the theorem statement. Okay, let us understand the statement. So u and v are two vector spaces defined on F. Both are defined on same field element. And T is a linear transformation from u to v. Understand? R of T is a subspace of V. Then another prove చేసుకోవాలి. R of T is a subspace. You know the definition of subspace and vector space. Okay? You have proved many theorems on subspace, necessary and sufficient type. So in this theorem we use an important result on subspaces. Write the proof. Given that T from u to v be a linear transformation. So since T is a linear transformation, we can use the definition. What is the definition of linear transformation? Therefore T of A alpha plus B beta equal to A into T of alpha plus B into T of beta. You can write. Where alpha beta belongs to? Alpha beta taken from where? Alpha beta belongs to U and AB belongs to F. AB are scalars. Alpha betas are vectors. They are taken in U. They are taken in U domain. A, B are scalars taken in a field F అన్నమాట. Okay, so you can write this by since T is a linear transformation. Next, what is R of T? Here we are asked to prove R of T is a subspace. R of T is a subspace. What is R of T? How it is defined అన్నమాట. R of T equal to range of T, range of a linear transformation, range of T. This is defined as R of T equal to T of alpha such that alpha belongs to U. Okay, by the definition you can write R of T. What is our claim here? What is our claim in this theorem? Our claim is R of T is a subspace of V, subspace of V or V of F. So, to prove R of T is a subspace, we use important result. The result we use here is important one. This is already theorem that is already proved anamata. Okay, we use that theorem anamata in this theorem, in this part. W is a subspace. W is a subspace of V if and only if. W is a subspace of V if and only if W is a subspace of V if and only if A alpha plus B beta belongs to W. A alpha plus B beta belongs to W. For all alpha beta belongs to W and AB belongs to F. This is the result we use to prove this theorem. Understand? So you see, this is if and only if type. And if A alpha plus B beta belongs to W, then W will become a subspace. If W is a subspace, A alpha plus B beta belongs to W. Okay, in both ways that is true or not. Alpha beta belongs to W. Alpha beta are taken from W. A, B are scalars. They are in F element. We use this result. Okay, first before we prove this, R of T must be a non-empty set. If R of T is empty, we cannot say it is a subspace, because subspace is a non-empty set. First it is a non-empty set. Okay, so before you prove this theorem, make sure that R of T is non-empty. Okay, so we say whether it is empty or non-empty. So that is the first thing we have to prove. You know, 0 bar belongs to U. 0 bar is a 0 vector in U. 0 bar belongs to U. If alpha belongs to U, then T of alpha belongs to R of T. 0 bar it belongs to U. 0 bar is a 0 vector in U element. This implies T of 0 bar equal to 0 cap, that belongs to R of T. That means R of T is empty or non-empty? There is an element in R of T. You know the result T of 0 bar equal to 0 cap, that is already proved. Okay, so there exists at least one element in R of T. That means R of T is empty or non-empty? Non-empty set. So R of T must be a non-empty set. If it is empty set, we cannot prove it is a subspace. Understand? Okay, you first write this one. R of T is non-empty. Next, look at. So to prove R of T is a subspace, W, if you want to prove W is a subspace, you take two vectors in W. You take two vectors in W to prove W is a subspace. If A alpha plus B beta belongs to W, then W will become a subspace. Understand? You take two vectors in R of T, because we are going to prove R of T is a subspace. Let alpha beta belongs to R of T and AB belongs to F. AB are taken in F. Is it okay? Is it visible? So two vectors taken in R of T. But alpha belongs to R of T. Alpha belongs to R of T implies, but every element in R of T is of the form T of alpha such that alpha belongs to U. Every element of R of T is this form, T of alpha such that alpha belongs to u అంటే t ఆఫ్ సమ్ ఎలిమెంట్ ఈజ్ ఇన్ u అనమాట. సమ్ ఎలిమెంట్ మస్ట్ బి ఇన్ u అనమాట. మరి ఆల్ఫా బిలాంగ్స్ టు ఆర్ ఆఫ్ టీ మీన్స్ ఆల్ఫా టేక్స్ ద ఫార్మ్ t ఆఫ్ సమ్ ఎలిమెంట్ అంటే సమ్ ఎలిమెంట్ మస్ట్ ఎగ్జిస్ట్ ఇన్ u. ఆల్ఫా 1 బిలాంగ్స్ టు u సచ్ దట్ t ఆఫ్ ఆల్ఫా 1 ఈక్వల్ టు ఆల్ఫా అంటే ఆల్ఫా ఈక్వల్ టు t ఆఫ్ సమ్ ఎలిమెంట్గా ఉండాలి. సమ్ ఎలిమెంట్ లైస్ ఇన్ u అనమాట. అది అర్థం చేసుకోండి. మరి బీటా బిలాంగ్స్ టు ఆర్ ఆఫ్ టీ మీన్స్ వాట్? దేర్ ఎగ్జిస్ట్ సమ్ వెక్టర్ బీటా 1 ఇన్ u సచ్ దట్ t ఆఫ్ ఈక్వల్ టు బీటా. In this way you can write. Okay, you know u is a vector space. In the theorem we are told u v both are vector spaces. Vector space is a subspace to itself anamata. Vector space ante adi subspace avutundi. So u is a subspace. Now alpha 1 beta 1 belongs to u and AB belongs to F. AB belongs to F. What is u ante? U is a subspace. If W is a subspace, this is true. If W is a subspace, this is true. Then u is a subspace. Then you can write that condition. Okay? Comma u is a subspace of u is a subspace to itself anamata. Daniki ade subspace by known result that result by known result a alpha 1 plus b beta 1 belongs to u. Okay, a alpha 1 plus b beta 1 belongs to u. If alpha belongs to u, then t of alpha belongs to, where is t of alpha? If alpha is in u, then t of alpha in r of t. R of t definition ade kada. Mari a alpha 1 plus b beta 1 belongs to u implies t of this element, this vector belongs to r of t. Ante kada. Therefore t of a alpha 1 plus b beta 1 belongs to r of t. Thus that follows. Actually what is t of a alpha 1 plus b beta 1? You write here. Now t of a alpha 1 plus b beta 1 is equal to what? By the definition of linear transformation, this can be written as a into t of alpha 1 plus b into t of beta 1. This is equal to a into what is t of alpha 1? T of alpha 1 is alpha plus p into t of beta 1. What is t of beta 1? Beta. But this belongs to r of t. T of this belongs to r of t. But this equal to this one. Then what do you say? Therefore a alpha plus b beta belongs to r of t. A alpha plus b beta belongs to r of t, where alpha beta belongs to, r of t and ab belongs to f. AB belongs to, you see this one, a alpha plus b beta belongs to r of t, alpha beta belongs to r of t and ab belongs to f. By the same result, what do you say about r of t? R of t will be a subspace. Okay na? Therefore by known result r of t is a subspace of V, So this is the end of the theorem. Understand? If you want to ask me any doubts, stand up and ask me, or leave your comments in the comment box.